In this video, we're going to be going over how to find the curriculum frameworks main page, how to find and use the scope and sequences, instructional calendars, frameworks, unit guides, and then pieces and parts within those unit guides. You can go to this account right here, the SharePoint. That's if your account is up and ready. If not, bit.ly/FW curriculum. And whenever you're uploaded in the system, in your class link page, you'll have a link to the curriculum as well. But if you type bit.ly/curriculum, you'll come straight to the actual page. And this one website houses all of our curriculum for all subjects and all grades. So let's go ahead and go to the math side right here on the left. You can also go to Pre-K5 if you'd like. Let's go ahead and go to math. Within math, you'll see some professional learning that we might offer. You'll see look fors. These are not updated. They'll be updated when the school year starts. You'll see our math homepage. You'll see curriculum for all the grades, middle school and then high school as well. So let's go ahead and go check on some 5th grade. And what's nice about curriculum in Fort Worth is that all of our unit guides, scope and sequences, and frameworks, calendars, they all look the same. So if I'm showing you 5th grade, don't fret if you're teaching kindergarten because it'll be the same outline. For 1st grade, same outline. So when you click on the grade that you're going to, go a little further down, you'll start with literacy in Spanish, and then you'll go to mathematics page. Here you'll have various links for us. Again, the math curriculum page, you'll have some TEKS, TEA, you'll have blueprints for assessments coming up, you'll have instructional calendars, and the scope and sequences. The instructional calendars are useful because they show you an outline on a calendar where our units fall and where days and days off fall. The most important thing for you as a classroom teacher is going to be your scope and sequence. Even though for the first 6 weeks we're providing lessons to you, you still be coming back and checking your scope and sequence to see what TEKS should be covered within those time frames. So clicking on scope and sequence, you'll see that we have the units all highlighted, underlined, hyperlinked to the actual activities. So for 5th grade, I think we have 14 or 16 units. In our scope and sequences, we have the title, we have the days that are in that unit, we have the time frame, and then we have topics, concepts, and then assessment days. There's an assessment that falls within those. So let's go ahead and check the very first one, extending whole number operations. And again, if you're not teaching 5th grade, it is okay because all the grade levels follow this format. So clicking on the hyperlink, you'll go to the unit guide. Once the unit populates, you'll see a few different options here for you to look at. You have the unit name, you have the marking period, the 6 weeks, you have assessments, you have blueprints if there is an assessment, you'll have another link back to the scope and sequence and instructional calendar, you'll have the contact person if you have an issue or a question or you need something within this unit, you'll have unit overviews, you'll have transfer goals. For math, transfer goals are the same for all grade levels. You'll have essential questions that are really good to start conversations and questions and start the day out for learning. You go down further, you'll have the demonstration of learnings. These are our performance tasks and checkpoints. So right here, the demonstrations of learning, these are the exemplars, the teacher-made examples. You go further down, the student pages are the actual student pages that you can provide to your students so they can be working. You go further, you have vocabulary. We have the main vocabulary words here, but this document right here actually outlines the definitions for those. You'll have your prerequisite skills. You'll have misconceptions. You'll have instructional calendars or strategies, and all the hyperlinked blue links here are documents that you can be using and pulling to better help your instruction in class and to organize what you're doing on a daily basis. One of the nice things that we have right here are TEKS specificities. So if you click these right here, the document will show you 5.3a, all the ways it's taught, assessed, with words and pictures for you. So this is really great if you're making anchor charts or PowerPoints, or if you're maybe not too well versed on the TEK. Clicking these will give you a great view about that TEK and everything within that TEK. Go further, we have some ideas about manipulatives for this lesson, and then we actually get to the lesson resources. In a typical class, if we're in school face-to-face, we have our days here outlined that match up to the scope and sequence. And so you can take a couple days here, a couple days there, and be teaching following this format. With virtual learning, you're going to be needing to take these and combining some here and there. We'll help you with that further later on. And again, anything that's blue is a link. So you have engaging mathematics, you already have that. TEKS Mastery Series is an actual hard book, so that might not be one that you can use right now. You go down a little further, you have some state resources, a little further, map skills ideas. Further, you have some blank templates for assessments, or formative assessments. You go further for grades 3, 4, and 5, we provided star summative examples. And so an example for each TEK right there, and going a little further down, you have a larger document with many, many more TEK questions or star-based questions that you can use to pull and make little assessments that you'd like in your class. So this is Unit Guide, and this is how all the formats go.